one of the things you can do is help negotiate a really useful treaty, which the United States did. It brokered this Indus Water Treaty of 1960. It's the only time I think that I know of, maybe you all know of something, where India and Pakistan have signed an agreement to the massive benefit of both of them. What does this agreement do? You can see it's a really dense river system. Both India and Pakistan need to irrigate. To do that efficiently, you need dams, and both of them were poor and didn't have the dams. They were going to cost $1 billion. The United States was willing to kick in half that money if they would both sign the treaty, and no terrorist event or anything derailed it. So they signed it, and this treaty it's been operating some of these dams ever since, to enormous benefit of both countries. Does the United States get any enduring gratitude from either one for doing this? No, zip. Okay. Next one is the United States tried to exercise diplomacy and to convince the Pakistanis and Indians to settle their differences, and it was a total flop. And because if you're going to try to befriend both India and Pakistan, you wind up becoming the enemy of one or the other. And the United States diplomacy was based on certain false assumptions, which are, one, that India and Pakistan could be cajoled into settling their differences. And their idea is anyone who's so stupid as to think that is crazy. And if you're going, well, what are the origins of these differences? Partition was brutal. So the British colonized the Indian subcontinent, and then they left in 1947, and they left really rapidly, so that there was no time to set up any institutional framework. And also, you're talking millions of people. And so Pakistan's going to be one thing, and then India's going to be the other. And so Hindus are just fleeing, and Sikhs are fleeing out of Pakistan, and Muslims are fleeing out of India, going back and forth, and millions are killed while this is going on. So this is the origin, at least the modern origin, of why Pakistanis and Indians are so bitter. In addition, the United States thought, well, surely the China threat is going to make the Indians come around and realize this non-aligned stuff's nonsense. Not quite. Yeah, when India aligns, it aligns with Russia, not the United States. So that doesn't remotely work out the way the United States wanted. And then the United States thought, well, hey, we in the West were rich. We give Indians and Pakistanis all this aid. This will force them to be nice to us and be less nice to the communists. Wrong. India and Pakistan are really astute, and they get lots of aid from everybody.
If you enjoyed this clip, you can watch the full episode here and subscribe for more clips. Thanks.